Everybody always talks about the summer hits and summer blockbusters, but why does nobody ever talk about the fall songs, the autumn songs from October and November? Novoctors!
October-y.
We're gonna talk about some of our favorite underappreciated songs of October and November.
First up is Im Chang-jung with Open the Door. To be fair, yes, this video has over 2 million views, and we're not saying that it's an underviewed video. I just think it should have way more views than this actually, and I think that the K-pop community should be talking about this, and it feels like nobody's talking about the awesomeness of this song and video.
This should be like this year's Gangnam Style because the video is freaking awesome.
Okay, U-Kiss is in it, Heechul's in it, and it's a friggin' well-shot, hilarious music video that you are just gonna be like, thank you for sharing this with me, Simon Martina. You made me smile today.
And the song is ultra catchy as well.
Yep.
It's got the disco feel that we love in K-pop songs we don't hear enough of. This song definitely has it.
What I really like about this video is that you can do like slapstick and haha, this video is funny, but this video was shot like it was really thought out in advance. Like those scenes are perfectly planned. It doesn't feel cheesy like bad drama.
Here's what I want to know. Why do K-pop bands always want to do like serious videos of them being like badass or sexy? This video is hilarious. It's got a boatload of views. Crayon Pop is hilarious. It got a boatload of views. Why don't you understand that funny videos are more interesting than you trying to be sexy? Next up is VIX's Only You, which has only 326,000 views. Why doesn't it have a lot more? This is great.
It has that weird like distorted background vocal, kind of jazzy. It could be like a hip hop track.
Yeah.
Like Murs. I don't know if you guys know.
Murs.
He's not Mur, not like Wapper.
Not the Whopper
Mur,
Mur,
like
the American
Murs.
rapper Murs. And we were really happy to see that this was filmed in Sweden because we recently were in Stockholm, Sweden, and we were walking around this area as well, and it was freaking gorgeous there, and it really makes us feel all nostalgic and happy to see this too.
And not only is the background absolutely beautiful, I like the way they actually shot this video because you have people crossing through each other's scenes and the camera pulling away. It has the feeling of a one-shot video, but it still seems more interesting than just people standing around and looking off into the distance. It actually has a feeling of like movements. I don't know, it was simple. The song is what really drew me in, and I am becoming more and more of a VIX fan.
You know what I really liked about this? This also reminded me of when BAP filmed Coffee Shop in wherever the hell USA they were, I forget. But it was the same kind of feel that they were somewhere else in the USA, they filmed a cool music video with a really nice song, and I really liked that from them too.
The only difference is BAP had a terrible, terrible hat that they wore. That horrible floppy woman's hat, which has become trendy like this year in K-pop. Why? I blame you, T.O.P.
What have you done, T.O.P.?
Next up is Norajo with their amazing song and video for Wild Horse.
Okay, I don't want you to be off-put when you hear the song and video. Yes, it is very, very different, but it is so fun at the same time.
Okay, the beginning of the video might come off as serious and artsy, like you're gonna be like, what are they?
Slow motion.
And
half man, half horse.
I was trying to remember what that's called again.
Morses.
Minotaur?
It's not a minotaur.
Isn't it a minotaur?
You're thinking centaurs.
Minotaur, widdly wee,
but
widdly
centaurs
wee.
are half man, half goat.
Half goat? Really?
Yes.
Who mixed a goat with a man? That's dumb.
The Bacchus does, because Bacchus is the lord of goats.
But goats are like this big. Why didn't they pick a bigger animal?
Well,
No,
because
there's definitely
humans
a
aren't
half
big
horse.
enough to be horses.
There are half horse, half... There's definitely... The music plot is pretty simple, actually. It's about these two guys that grow up as wild horses together. But one guy...
Is that supposed to be simple? Guys grow up as wild horses is a simple plot?
Listen, even if you
What
don't...
kind of plots do you watch in shows and movies?
Yeah! Really, guys, it's so friggin' catchy, and if you know anything about Korean music from like a long time back, you'll know that these guys are the same guys that did the like hey, the Superman song. So if you've been living in Korea, you might have heard it during like the political season, and it's just blasting everywhere.
This song, as soon as it becomes election season in Korea
They're
again,
gonna change the words.
They're gonna change the song instead of like Norazo, they're gonna be like, vote for me!
Norazo is the name of the band.
Shut up. This isn't typical K-pop sounding music. There's no dubstep in here. It's just like ultra fast paced silliness and fun.
It's awesome.
And we like fun stuff, so we're sharing this. Next up on our list is GI with Gi-yuk.
Everybody Gi-yuk. Let go. 최고야, 최고야, 그래 난
Giyuk. They're trying to make the letter Giyuk become trendy.
No, I don't understand because they say everybody Giyuk, and that's just like everybody letter G.
Maybe we should have asked Susie about this.
Susie! If somebody were to tell you, hey Susie, you should Giyuk, what does that mean?
Remember me is remember.
The more you know. Brought to you by Susie.
Because Giyuk also sounds like the word remember, so everybody remember.
I also have to say that I like when Korean bands use Korean stuff in their videos instead of trying to push North American. Okay,
yeah.
so they're using Giyuk, which is a Korean letter that makes me really happy. They also said 119 in their song, which is how you call 911 in Korea, by the way.
It's because we're on the other side of the world.
Oh, boy.
The number is like reversed, so like 911 if you look this way becomes 119. As for the song itself, it has a really fun Bollywood kind of feel to it. We just did the
Bollywood dancing.
To it.
But it's
Are you guys embarrassed by my dancing? I see you cringing on the other side. You stop it. You do the same dance. I know you do.
I don't know, but don't cringe at our dance skills.
Stop
okay?
it.
Next up is Mr.Mr. with their song Do You Feel Me, which only has 51,000 views. So I turned on this song and I didn't know anything about Mr.Mr. and I was really shocked by how beautiful this song is. It's combined like a ballady softness, but a upbeat song. Like it's made the two of them come together without boring me.
This feels like a song that will be perfect for a Korean drama, except it's not perfect for a Korean drama because a lot of Korean drama songs are really, really awful. But this has a sound that's like, this could be a leveled up Korean drama song.
This should be what I want to hear instead of Almost Paradise, because it has this amazing, what's that background beat? How do we explain it? That like,
like a chopper synthesizer thingy.
The correct term, I believe, is the wah-wah chopper synthesizer.
I like how the song actually maintains its songness throughout the entirety of it and doesn't go into like this awkward breakdown, because there was one song that we were gonna do. We looked at a Boys Republic song.
You Are Special. It's like this rocky kind of anthem, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
and then the chorus was just like
I totally stunk up the rest of the song. We just didn't want to do it as a result.
And instead, we put in Mr.Mr. Do You Feel Me? The music video is also quite pretty. It's not like a typical music video. It's nothing like
it's got snowflakes
and castles and princesses and princes. Like it's nothing super special, but I wasn't bored by it. Yeah.
It's a good song, few amount of views. You should check it out. Last up is So In Young with Love Me.
So Young. You might remember her from Jewelry, that band way back in the day, the Baby One More Time. But I have had a hard time shaking my dislike for her ever since we saw her in the drama We Got Married. I call it the drama because people don't realize there's a lot of acting in that video.
It was very dramatic.
No, it was really...
How mean she was.
She was such a... I did not like her at all.
But you know what? We watched this video and we listened to the song, and it's a good song. It's a fairly fun video.
Yeah.
Even though the entire thing was shot on Instagram with a whole bunch of filters everywhere.
Looks like that.
And you know what's really good about it? There's also Gecko in the video.
Like Gecko.
Oh, sorry. Gecko's in the song. He's not actually in the video. He's just like Kanye West and JYJ's Any Girl.
Yeah, he just floats around. I will complain a little bit. I think that her fashion is really fun. I like watching all the outfits and stuff, but for me, it's a little bit too much So Young in the video. It's like, I get that you want us to love you, since the song is called Love Me, but I really need...
Please.
Well, do you want to hear something interesting?
Tell me.
Come to the gossip circle. I'll tell you what Susie told me.
From the circle of gossips.
Susie told me that apparently she's gone on talk shows and stuff to try to shake her bad bitch image, and apparently she said it affected her really negatively because a lot of people don't even want to date her or get to know her because they think that she's such a bitch from her appearance on We Got Married.
Well, you know what? We felt the same way because like we really didn't like the way that she was in We Got Married, so it's kind of hard for us to knock that image as well, but this video definitely helps it out.
If you're fresh to her, then see her with...
If you're fresh to her?
See her with fresh eyes. Am I speaking in Korean from now on?
Has the coffee worn off on you, Missy?
No, I'm
Wake up! So that's it for our list of videos this time. I hope you like our videos that we share.
If you guys have any autumn suggestions.
Why didn't we do Miss A's Hush, Top's Dom Dada, and Taeyang's Ring-a-Ling?
Because everybody already knows
Everybody already knows us,
that's the whole
why.
point. The point is we're trying to talk about songs that you guys might have missed that have passed by on the radar. If you guys know any songs between September and November, we're doing the cutoff as of today, because after that I think it starts becoming winter, doesn't it?
You're very good with seasons.
I am good with seasons. Korea has 4 of them.
It's more like 2.
Really, Korea?
It's like ball sweating hot and ball shriveling cold.
But I don't have balls, so what would you call it for me?
Well, then it doesn't apply to you, obviously.
Nipple sweating hot, nipple sweating cold, nipple shriveling cold. Do we have to put a rating on this now because I used the word bitch to talk about nippers?
Nippers!